Firstly, we have our wildcard teams battling out the first match of each day. These move forward to place one of the silver ticket teams, and we also have the other silver ticket teams in this round. Winners progress to the finals, and whoever wins that match gets their golden ticket.
A huge opportunity, and one that they will not be taking lightly. They've been preparing for months for this event. Some teams, in fact, qualified for this event from the very beginning of the year. MCES, who will be competing later today, got their silver ticket at the very first qualifier, right down below. Advancing on. Let's kick it off.
Matches, and as Woody already said, we have 2 golden tickets to give away to one of those 10 or to 2 out of those 10 teams. But we have a Penta on the screen right now. They got into this tournament with winning the wildcard in the ESL MENA Europe, and well, they are competing in quite some other tournaments as well. But their opponents, Corbin, it's not easy.
Yes, indeed. No, Affiliate Esports are coming from the Clash Masters. They were able to qualify with a wildcard spot there, and now they are trying their hand to try to get that golden ticket. And the way it's going to work is we are going to be giving out 1 golden ticket today from the top of the bracket, and then 1 golden ticket tomorrow. There's so much action that's going to be going down, and we're taking a look at the percentages, and Affiliate Esports does have a slight advantage on both the average destruction percent and the stars there, Itsu.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if this is going to be like a true representative number for those 2 teams, because those are the statistics from their tournaments where they got those wildcards tickets. So different tournaments, different teams. So let's see how those 2 teams can perform under pressure, because this is a true testament of skill and handling all of this pressure, because as you said, 1 lose and you're out. And Lewis is starting things off with Lalo. He's using those lightnings, but he's starting off with his hero, so he's going to delay those lightnings. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what he's going to go with next.
He is. Maybe he's going to try to pair it up with pulling out the CC, grabbing a sweeper as well. Because, you know, typically there's a lot of headhunters that are placed in defending clan castles with lava hounds, super minions, and or rocket loons. Really depends on the base design here. So the queen is going to be charging, grabbing this town hall here. He does have the 1 ice hound. Remember, it does freeze up the defenses as you move your way around. Wherever it does get taken out, all the defenses just underneath it will be frozen for a short time. But the king is now going to be pushing his way towards the scatter, but he did not lure out any of the CC just yet here.
Yeah, so the clan castle could be a problem depending on what is in there. We have to wait for the clan castle to come out. We can take a look already further at this base. We have the eagle on the right side, where most likely the Lalo is going to be started. But still, he has not dropped those lightnings just yet. There's the clan castle coming out, and it seems like there are a lot of archers, super minions, and headhunters. Wait a second, he is not deploying the poison just yet.
Yeah, a little late on that poison. And he's got the 2 lightning still to use here, but the problem is the headhunters, they're nowhere near this poison. They are probably full health here. Drops a few minions. They're going to target right onto the warden once he deploys that. So he's going to wait, but now the super minions are now going to be hitting his troops.
Yeah, and the headhunters on the warden as well, which is causing the warden to be really slow. He's trying to follow, but the eagle's on the warden as well. I think this is going to be an early warden ability. Yes, it is. The Slammer is trying to push everything further into the base, but we all know inside the core of this base, we typically see those red bombs, and this is scary for Lalo. Especially those loons. They're so squishy, and the scatter shot is like, wow, the scatter shot is being the real MVP right now. Defending everything. There is no pathing into the scatter compartment. The scatter is staying alive forever.
Yeah, unfortunately, with that archer tower on the far right side, he does send a few back-end balloons to try to help take that down. But the dragon's getting locked on by the scatter. Does just get out of range here, and unfortunately, he had 4 headhunters to be deployed, but it just wasn't the proper timing in terms of the poison, potential lightning spell here, and as he wanted to get way more value potentially with his heroes, was not able to do that, so he's trying to rack up as much percentage as possible now. He has the minions around, Archer up top, but he can't deploy any more troops to try to get the percentage.
Yeah, so really surprising decision making. I feel like a double poison could have gotten him an incredible value. At the same time, he used the shield spell on the core. Like whenever you see, whenever you're in an attack and you see, okay, this is not going to get a 3-star, do not heal the core troops, because this is not how you gain those bigger percentages. Heal the outside troops, because they're going to take down archer towers, X-bows, things which are covering those outside buildings, which are going to get you those good percentage numbers. So this is the first attack, and it's going to be a 78% 2-star. I think Aphelion is going to be really, really happy about this defense.
Absolutely. Anything below a 90% 2-star is where you're celebrating. And this is lower even than an 80. That is a fantastic defense for Aphelion. Now, the question is, can they take advantage of this? If they come in with that 3-star, they are looking good, because if you lose, you are out. This is no double elimination, so the pressure is even greater in this moment. Aphelion Esports, they can come in with any attack. They know all the different attacks, but which one do you think is typically in Aphelion Esports meta, would you say? Because this first one is going to be the Queen Charge Dragon Rider.
Yeah, it's Dragon Riders. I feel like when they qualified for this last chance qualifier, they used a lot of air attacks. Obviously, in between of that, we had the update, which means the meta changed a little bit. So let's see if they're going to stick to that, or if they have changed their strategy pool regarding what they're going for. And so far, wait a second, the Queen is walking inside. The Hound is luring the Queen inside, and this is messing up the pathing. And Carbon, take a look at this Inferno Tower. This Inferno Tower is looking so scary.
Oh no, and hasn't dropped the healers yet. Finally now deploys the healers onto the Queen and force the Queen ability. Oh no, that he did not plan for that Queen to walk into where that Lava Hound was. And now he's changing this plan all on the fly, and the Queen can't reach the single here.
Yeah, and he cannot wall break again, because this wall is kind of like open, so it's like not a closed compartment. The next wall break would actually go to the core or to the bottom compartment, so needs to be careful. The first Black Mines are hitting those healers. He's trying to like tank for the Queen with skeleton spells, which is really smart, but at the same time, he's running out of spells quickly. Only 2 rages and especially only 1 freeze and 1 invisibility spell left, so things are looking not too good. And you touched... Queen staying alive!
What? The Rage was able to keep that Queen going. He does have 1 more super wall break, trying to get this Queen towards the Town Hall. Freezes it up. And look at this. The Queen will end up being able to go to the core where the Town Hall is standing.
Wow.
What?
This is incredible how he kept his Queen alive, now even using the invisibility spell to take down the Town Hall. Obviously, it was incredibly expensive to get so far, but keeping your Queen alive with so many things going wrong. And now we have the Dragon Riders coming in from this far right side, right into this Eagle. The Royal Champ is getting added as well. The healers are transitioning over, which is great for him. The question though is, can he still overpower the back end, or is this as well all about collecting those percentages? The Warden ability is making sure that those Dragon Riders are staying alive and staying safe, especially against Black Mines. And now we have to wait for maybe, I don't know, some headhunters or something to take down the defending Royal Champion.
The headhunters just took out that King, so now they're moving over to the enemy RC. His RC ability does go off, and these Dragon Riders are getting picked by these air defenses here on the edge of the base, trying to move his way through. Down goes the final Dragon Rider. The Warden has been taken down, and unfortunately the healers cannot keep the Royal Champion up. And let's take a look at the percent. So Penta came in with a 78% 2-star, and this one looks like it's just going to be a little bit more than that. So this war is going to be super close even after the first set of attacks.
Yeah, I feel like we should highlight one thing really, really clear. A lot of people could just say, hey, those attacks so far were bad. But you have to keep one thing really in mind. Those teams know that they are playing each other. They can scout each other. They 100% know what the other team is coming in with, so it's just props to the base builders. Clash of Clans is not only an offensive game, you have to build your defense and your base really nicely as well. And with knowing who you're facing, this is an incredible, incredible achievement so far from the base builders, so props to them so far. So waiting for the first 3-star. Can Penta maybe pick this now up and get this match rolling regarding the 3 stars, or are we going to see another defense?
Yeah, that, like you mentioned, they had a little time. They knew who their opponent was. And if you're a wildcard team, you have to win 3 wars. If you're a silver ticket holder, you just have to win 2 wars to get a golden ticket to advance to the World Championship. and join in with all those top teams who got the golden ticket from the previous month's qualifiers. But now Penta coming in with these Super Bowlers here. We haven't seen too much of that, but Super Bowls have been making more of a recent comeback because players have finally really started to figure out the meta and how to utilize them on the perfect basis here. But will this queen charge in towards the scatter? She does. Freezes.
Whoa.
Oh, and the balloon pulls those sinking air mines.
Wow, this loon was incredible. I think there were like 3 or maybe even 4 black mines, something like that. That was just incredible. And yeah, as you said, like people are slowly figuring out how to use them. But I feel like, Calvin, we're going to witness a completely different approach. He's doing a lock launcher queen charge, and then maybe going to start with the Super Bowlers into the Eagle to like 2 completely separate attacks, which seems to be true. So a really surprising entry. We have seen similar attacks from Tribe last qualifier from Exorcist, but he used P.E.K.K.A Smash. So let's see. And Esports is falling behind for now, 4-5. But the percentage with this attack as well shifted again a little bit.
Yeah, that is a 92. Trying to get, just a little bit. 93 with that final gold storage there. A few seconds left, and there it is, a 93% 2-star, which is going to put them at 4 stars here in the war, and they are going to be down to Penta now. And Penta has the advantage going into the next set of attacks. We're seeing the post-attack stats here with the Queen Charged Dragon Riders. Unfortunately, it was that back-end Royal Champion that stalled and took out all of the Dragon Riders and wasn't able to get that one done.
Yeah, that was the unfortunate thing. Like with Dragon Riders or in general things like troops which cannot really fight those heroes, you have to have a plan for taking them out. And Headhunters are typically a good choice, but at the same time, if they are really scary defense when you have bats for the back end. He's trying to pick up more percentages, but it's not looking like he's going to get too many. So percentage-wise, Penta's going to fall behind further. But now, Ophelia needs that 3-star. I mean, as long as Penta's having more stars, I think they do not care about the percentage. Because, well, stars is the first thing which matters.
Absolutely. That's what you're looking for. You're looking 2 stars. So now this opens the door yet again for Ophelia. They have the 3-star to be bringing it back here. This is their last chance down in the last chance qualifier, trying to make it to Worlds. The pressure is mounting. It's getting more pressure every single attack. What is the next one? We're coming away with a 3-star, so maybe we see another Super Bowl or a P.E.K.K.A Smash style attack using some Super Wizards, something keeping it to the ground. But like you mentioned, try to defend.
I feel like so far the strategy, that's an interesting base. Get ready to copy it for Legend. The top side, or wait a second, is he just waiting? He's sending in the smash from the top side. There's a lot of damage on that queen. Yes, wow, he's losing that queen ability already. Yeah. And with this, the town hall is getting a little more risky, and he really needs to back. There is no plan B. There is no back. There is no plan B. There is no safety net for this attack, because if this is not going to get that...
Shifts over to the Aphelion Esports side because of percentage. So Penta is going to have to answer, and this is kind of looking like that base that we just saw. A little similarity where it has the open channels near the town and the eagle on the top side of the base.
Yeah, and take a look at those sweepers. Those sweepers look really crazy. Both of them are showing towards the top side. So the hybrid so far has done pretty good actually for those pros. So it's all about how good those spring traps are getting played, or like were placed by the base builder against this type of
lava pups. And notice he used those sneaky goblins over. Once it fell down, the damage took Val's race to keep through the base here.
Yeah, and we have to take a look for spring traps. They're baited. The queen is struggling. Those two
any more heal spells. Has a few freezes. RC ability goes off, and on off. Well, a lot of these miners, spring traps in that area, launched these troops right through, and it really stalled the hybrid up. It's one of those attacks where like, oh, it's looking good for a 3. He's got it, but then all of a sudden, where did the troops go? They have just disappeared. It's really looking good because they have the percentage. If they add another 3-star on the board, they'll be taking a star advantage. Oh, this war is coming down to these final hits here.
Yes, it is, and Well, as you said, like, you could be the best hybrid attacker in the world as long as you like. As soon as you're running into a spring trap like this, you have no chance of saving this. So there is no counterplay in that specific situation. It kind of feels like a magic trick. Now you see them, now you don't, because they just disappear. And that's exactly what happened. It looked really good in the beginning. The queen charge was really nicely done into that tunnel compartment. It's not an easy thing to make sure that.
Just a bit. Once it dies off, there's the rest. Gonna use that invisibility spell. Oh, was it just enough? Yes. Okay, it was just enough. It looked like it might have been too far, but well done. Town hall secured. Now we can start the rest of this attack here.
And it seems like he's trying to create a cut, sending his heroes into the eagle. Just pushing in there as well, but Corbin, there is so much damage with Expos, Inferno Towers, Warden, and the Eagle. This is not going to be an easy push.
It's not going to be. He's going to need to get all of this value towards his right side. There's the King of it. We're going to see a Warden Channel Tome to protect all these barbarians. Yes! There it goes to try to protect this home with only whether it's something like that. Because a lot of these attacks, you have to have a plan for the Town Hall. If that is with your heroes, with the blimp, or even just that Warden ability to protect the troops over it. Oh, well done, coming in with a really unorthodox at the moment here. Starting off with a Grand Warden Walk. Remember, when you're starting with these Warden Walks, you're looking to get something of value, either a Scatter Shot, an Inferno Tower, an Eagle Artillery, or even the Town Hall if you are able to step into it. And this value is the Scatter, so you must take that down before you drop in the rest of these troops for the attack.
Damage threats on the outside or like on the flanks of your entry is key. There's the right to speed things up because Super Bowlers, even though they're kind of quick, but at the same time you don't want to have your Warden. Bowlers are coming in and he's trying to push into that core, into the Dark Elixir storage compartment inside that base, and then sending in this Bros. Wait a second, this Queen ability as well is getting used early, so I feel like kind of see like another attack where we're seeing some sort of smash attack starting with the Queen ability early.
The Warden ability there goes off, protects the Queen, so the healers should transfer off to help maybe heal her up. It looks like they do. The blimp is pushing to the Town Hall, makes it under the Rage as these Super Bowlers are stepping into the core. Another Rage is coming down, the last Rage being used. There's the King pushing to the top, tanking the Arch Tower and Cannon very nicely. But look at these Super Bowlers going to skip over this wall from the and helping damage to the Scatter Shot as the RC now is making her way through. And even makes them invisible, and this is looking strong here with that Queen.
Those healers, and I think he has not lost a single Super Bowler yet. The Royal Champion is coming in, or the Royal Champion ability is coming in. And with over 1 minute left, I think we have the next freestyle for Penta on our hands. But I feel like this is what the star is going to give Aphelion the win. So they have to hope for pretty much a 1-star at this point. But those Super Bowlers attack from Penta, those were incredible. And maybe, Corbin, we're going to see more and more of those attacks. And this, ladies and gentlemen, that was a red bomb farm.
Yeah, absolutely. Super Bowlers are so strong. I actually was using Super Bowlers in my recent CWL, and I think I used it like 4 times, and I think tripled 3 of them because they are about the Warden. They can stay alive, especially through the Town Hall, Gigabomb, and Poison. So a lot of people really are not thinking about Super Bowlers, but that's something to keep your eye on in future wars. But now, Aphelion Esports, they're looking to put up the 2-star because we're taking a look at the percentage, 93.8 average destruction. They are quite a bit ahead here. We got the Lightning Spell taking out the enemy Queen towards the top side. The Scatter, the Air Expo, the Sweeper is going to also help establish a little bit of a funnel, but he wants to push this Queen towards that Town Hall, potentially on the bottom side, which looks like we do find a little bit of a Tesla farm down there.
Yeah, it's reacting nicely though, with using those loons to take that out. Meanwhile, the King is walking to the Eagle right away. What do you think?
Is it the bottom of the screen? Is that what he needs? The 64 in this section. Taking that out. Balloons are passing the way right around. The blimp pops. There's the Tornado Trap, but he also secures the multi-target Inferno.
Yeah, and this Lado looks so strong. He has 2 Ice Hounds still left alive. They're going to tank for days. And now it's all about this Scatter Shot. If the Scatter is going down, this is looking really strong. Yes, a couple of freezes, a haze still left. Those Hounds now, they have no air defenses left anymore to fly towards. So they're now targeting those defenses as well.
And he froze the enemy Royal Champion. Really nice job. So the Headhunter did take her down. Well done there. Pops the RC ability. Going to probably freeze up that single. Yes.
With 1 minute left, he's all right. He's
Aphelion, but unfortunately, and they are going up against Tora Tavatan.
Yeah, that's right. They did incredible in their qualifier to get this silver ticket. And especially with air, this was see if they have adapted in maybe with some different attacks, or if they are keep going with their air attacks, depending on how those teams scouted each other. It's going to be
Traps was really placed to help prevent a hybrid attack. Does pull out the rocket balloon, does decide to freeze this up.
Yeah, I think it was a really good choice of freezing to rotate his queen into the town of poison, which is like, oh, okay, he fly.
Here's how we're gonna see a the bottom tower.
Burn tower, so she's going for another wall. And this back in Tesla form, this might be a big problem, but there's the invisibility spell. This is looking good with this Royal Champion ability right there. Scatter should go down.
Wow, those Hog Riders just barely got into the scatter range right there. Was able to stay alive. The Royal Champion has got plenty of health to push through these final buildings. With 40 seconds left, it's looking like we're starting off with a 3-star from Leo of QSFN.
Yeah, he's smiling, he's happy, starting things off. They're the front runners in this upper bracket.
Do you
Let's
see
go.
what I see? Some super archers. He did not get the memo that this is not.
Oh my goodness, this attack was crazy. I still don't know why exactly he used an earthquake, to be honest. Because I feel like a jump split could have gotten the same value, then he would have had, I don't know, maybe more freezes. But overall, like, if they're going to keep using this strategy, I think we're going to be up on an adventure. In this strategy, I don't think they have ever tested those type of attacks. They're going to give Tora Tavatan a chance of tying things up.
Incredible there. Finishes with a 90 in the attack. I was thinking, oh, well, maybe a healer or something comes out of the long lap of attack strategy. They obviously did not test their bases for something like that. So now they're just crossing their fingers that the bases can hold for whatever else Tora Tavatan is coming up with.
Yeah, and one surprising thing is, like, I feel like in every single attack, or in most of the attacks at least, we see rages or something like that. And there was no rage included in that last attack. Actually, Caetano's bringing no rages either. So, well, let's just get rid of that statement. So let's dive into this attack. Just get rid of that here. To use the lock launcher, incredible, beautiful attack from Caetano right there.
It really was well done from Caetano, walking away with another 3-star for eliminated. There's no double elimination here. You don't have a second chance like the qualifiers. And all the work that you've been putting in this year to get to this point is coming down to these final set of attacks. Are we going to see Tora Tavatan coming in with some more crazy attacks? To think that you plan and do all this work and then you say, you know what? I think 8 Super Archers and 9 Yetis is the plan to come in with that attack at this stage of the competition. I just have to hand to him. That's just incredible. Can't believe it.
What are we going to see next? 6 golems or something?
I mean, oh,
wait,
again!
wait, no, what? Are you kidding?
All right.
Did they really just like came up with this strategy and said like, okay, this strategy is just way more powerful than we have thought in tests and something? So we'll just bring the strategy into this stage of the tournament without any rages. He's this time bringing archers and yetis, and the king was just not strong enough to push through the top side. And again, I'm really
Bye.